Yo, what's up, family? What's up, friends? OG Larry from GTradestv tapping in. I got one that's a hot one, I believe, and you're gonna want to put this on your radar, and that's ticker symbol SMR. Now, this is a small nuclear a modular reactor company that builds small nuclear reactor that fit in vessels that are only 60 feet, 65 feet high and 9 feet wide. So before I get into what this company is all about and why I think it's a good buy, this is not financial advice. I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell, but I can tell you what I'm doing and what I've already done. I already got some iron in the fire on this particular stock, and while my stock is down right now, I have no worries because SMR is going to be on the move. This is down like 45% from its highs. It's been as high as 57 and change, 57.42, and the 52-week low is 1108. So we're sitting at 1254. Is to get to the 52-week low is very limited downside, and to get back to $57 to the all-time highs is very significant upside, and it's worth you putting this on your radar. So with that being said, like I said, they're a small modular reactor (SMRs), and which enhance which hence the ticker symbol SMR, that fit in vessels only 6 feet high and 9 feet wide, and they're prefabricated and assembled on site to reduce time and cost required to construct a nuclear power plant. That's huge with everything that's going on, nuclear energy, AI, wars, and all that. Nuclear energy is going to be a big deal, and that's why a company like not only SMR but GEV, a ticker symbol that I'll touch base on, but that's a real expensive stock trading at like in the $841 area. But SMR is one that's affordable, a growth stock, a company that's going to be around because nuclear energy is going to be around. And to be able to construct nuclear power plants, just imagine they're blowing up all these power plants over in Iran right now. Making sure they don't have any nuclear capabilities because they're going to come back to it. They're not going to quit. They're not going to give up, and they could, and a company like SMR could benefit off of a country that's trying to get build smaller nuclear modular reactors that they can hide in tunnels or whatever Iran does when they're hiding their little weapons of mass destructions and bombs and all that kind of stuff, because they're not going to quit. So once they plan to deploy, okay, NUSCALE had once planned to deploy 6 of its 77 MWE SMRs to build a 462 MWE plant in Idaho, but that project collapsed and costs went up, so they kind of build out of that. But today it primarily serves as a subcontractor to FLUOR. I think that would be Fluor or Flower or whatever, ticker symbol SLR, FLR on the New York Stock Exchange, and is planned the construction of similar 462 MWE plants in Romania for road power. So the project recently received its final investment decision, FID approval, but the first reactors probably won't come until early in the 2030s. For now, it still generates most of its revenue from the upfront front-end engineering design feed. So studies for this project. So NuScale recently returned to the U.S. by agreeing to deploy 6 gigawatts of SMR 6 gigawatts of SMR capacity across 7 states for the Tennessee Valley Authority. However, the first reactors for that ambitious project probably won't be installed until 2023. So, with a market cap of $4 billion, NuScale might seem overvalued at 45 times this year's sales. However, analysts expect annual revenue to more than triple to 88 million in 2026. That's this year. 287 million in 2028. That's 2 years from now. Memorandum of understanding, info binding, contract, and licensing its technology to more companies. So, with the real growth story could start in the next 5 to 10 years, they're ready to expand and evolve into a much larger nuclear company. So, it's a smart move to put it on your radar. If not, consider putting some having a little stake in the game, getting a little skin in the game. You don't got to go hard, you don't got to go heavy, but a company like this can be dollar cost averaged in, or it can be bought by shares. You can start out just by 25 shares and just start a position. If it starts going up, that's when you can scale up. That's when you can add on. And in the end, if you're a younger person and you're looking to invest in a good long-term play, then this could be the one. And like I said, if you got a little bit more money to spend and you want to invest in a nuclear company that's going to be on the move, it's GE Verona. If NUSCALE is a bit too speculative, GE Verona is already established. It's a former energy division of GE on the New York Stock Exchange that was spun off in 2024, and it has a more balanced bet. So over half of its total orders came from power segment, which produces gas turbines for combined cycle plants, steam turbines for coal, gas, nuclear plants for service, nuclear power plants. Its electrification business, which accounted for nearly a third of its 2025 orders, sells transformers, breakers, substations, high voltage, direct current system, automation, optimization, and protection services for electrical grids. This thing is on point, and that's why it's cost $841 a share, and I'm waiting for that to run up to close to 900 in the near term. So these are two nuclear energy plants, two nuclear energy plays that you want to have on your radar that I'm gonna make money on, and I will have receipts, as you guys know I like to do is have receipts, because I don't just talk about it. A lot of these companies that I talk about, I trade them, and some of them I actually invest in, and this is one that I'm invested in, and it will continue to build my position in this. So put this on your radar. If you find any value in this, after you do your own due diligence, like I said, I can tell you what to buy, hold, or sell, but I can't tell you what I'm doing. And while this might not be information for everybody, it's for somebody. Somebody needs to hear it. Somebody needs to make some money with me. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Help me get this video. Help me get the likes out. Help me get the algorithm involved, and helping other people make this money like I'm making this money, and like I want to see you make this money. You got to believe in yourself and believe that the market, while it might be manipulated, true, it might be risky, true, but if you take educated risk, if you do your homework and invest in companies that you know, like, and love, or know have a future in an industry that you understand, then this is a place where you want to be to build generational wealth. And if you become a good investor, then you can learn how to trade, and then you can really make some money. So GTradestv OGs, follow me. You're gonna make some money, and we're gonna get into some good companies, some good plays, and make some good trades. I trade these markets almost every single day. I'm in touch with what's going on in these markets almost every single day. This is what I do, and over the last 5 years, I've learned a lot. I've lost a lot. I've won a lot, and I have a lot to share. So you guys join the ride. Hit that like, hit that subscribe once again. And with that being said, peace, y'all. I'm out.